Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Now the defense plays him pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tailback with another carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. A quick spin move. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play.
Listen, great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball in the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd and goal. The defense come up with a huge stop here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about throwing for this on 4th and short.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looks to the left, pass caught. And he cannot get in. The defense rises up, makes a stand. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Illinois 7, Florida 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end going to bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. Illinois landing up quickly here. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss it to the back, running left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Illinois lining up quickly here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Catch made by the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. You'll call for the fair catch here. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jackson. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He breaks free. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Gators. And they go in front here in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down here for this offense. We'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Jackson. Looking to scramble now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long from the 14. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking right, this one caught. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's out of bounds here on the return. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. The pocket breaking down. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Illinois. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Goes out after a nice gain, a sign of life here by the offense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Florida, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. Returner decides to fair catch this. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.